My name's Jacob Thigpen. I'm a chemical engineer at Stevens Institute of Technology. I'm originally from Birmingham, Alabama, and I also play on the men's tennis team. So I was born and raised in the church. I had been going to church ever since I was a little kid. Started going to a private Christian school. I decided to start playing tennis in 6th grade. I was ready to go. I was going to make the middle school team, maybe even varsity, and get to go to the high school. But I guess at the same time, God doesn't really have a straight and narrow path for everyone, and he really didn't for me. Gym class was, I thought, my time to shine because I was a good tennis player. Like, I was going to be star of gym class, and I started noticing that I kept getting picked last every single time, and I was just kind of like wondering what was going on. But at the same time, I was like, you know, like, it's fine, like, tennis season's about around the corner. I'm gonna try out, I'm gonna make the middle school team, like, I'm gonna be some cool kid, and then I'm gonna fit in and everyone's gonna like me. So tryouts came around. I knew only 10 were gonna make the team, and the next day I go up and look at the list, and I see that I was number 11 out of 10. And at that point, I started crying, and they thought it was funny that I was crying. And so the next day in the locker room, they started calling me names to see if they can get me to cry. And names didn't really bother me that much. I was totally fine with it. I was like, you know what, like, it's just a name, like sticks and stones. But really started getting bad when they started to get physical. They would shove me up against the lockers. They would use their belts that we had to wear as uniforms to see who could make me cry first. One of the worst is when they put me under a metal garbage can. One of them sat on top of it, banged around all sides of it, and I was just screaming and wailing to get out, and they wouldn't let me out, and they just kept going and going and going, and it just seemed like it was never gonna end. And then I would turn to God, and then I'd be like, God, can you please just stop them from picking on me and stuff like that? And when I was looking back, they just weren't stopping, and it just kept getting worse and worse. Then my prayer changed from, God, can you please make it stop, to, God, can you please end it all? And I was just waking up every morning just so disappointed. And so one day I just decided that I just wanted to feel I wanted to just be done, and took a knife, dragged it across my wrist. As you can see, it didn't really work out the way I had planned. I'm still here, but I was scared after that. Next thing you know, freshman year of high school, I was at a new place, got a new start, new beginning, and everything was just set up to kind of be awesome again. I was number 1 on the tennis team. Was doing really well in school, had a good amount of friends. Then I started waking up in 10th grade, and I was like, why am I sad? Like, I don't understand this. And so I just started praying once again, God, please help me through this. Please make me happy again. And months passed, and he didn't make me happy again. I was ready to end it all again, and all of a sudden one of my best friends shows up and realizes what's going on and stops me. And then he decided that it would be best to call my parents, and so that's when my parents first realized that there was a real problem. They came right home to check on me and tell me that everything was going to be okay. I remember feeling so disappointed because I thought that I would let them down, because I was depressed and I didn't know how to deal with it. It was really hard. They got it diagnosed. It turned out to be post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD, from all the severe bullying that I went through. And if my friend had not come over and called my parents that night, I don't think I'd still be here right now. My parents did everything they could to take care of me, and I'm so thankful for that. And like I said, God works in mysterious ways, and having my friend come over to stop me when I was at my lowest of my low, it just couldn't be more thankful. I shouldn't be here right now. I wholeheartedly believe that, and I am, because of the grace of God. And nothing's gonna change that. And he's always gonna be there for me no matter what. The ups and downs. Through my bouts of depression, he's always gonna be there. And that's something that I know is the one constant in my life, and that's just something so amazing that I'll never be able to understand, but at the same time, I just know. You just have this feeling inside, like it's in your gut, you just know that he's always going to be there for you.